Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 5 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 5 math and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter number sequences. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. So here I'm on grade 5 math. Chapter we're on right now is number sequences. Let's just start with and that is number sequences word problems. A restaurant used a restaurant used 3 onions on Monday, 9 onions on Tuesday, 27 onions on Wednesday, 81 onions on Thursday, and 243 onions on Friday. If this pattern continues, how many onions will the restaurant use on Saturday? So, we are going to look at the pattern 3 on Monday, 9 on Tuesday, 27 on Wednesday, 81 on Thursday, and 243 on Friday. So, we have to find the pattern, how the pattern is growing. So, the pattern is so start with the first one, right? 3 times 3 is 9, 9 times 3 is 27, 27 times 3 is 81, and 81 times 3 is 243. So for the next one, you have to do 243 times 3, so that would be 729. So the next number in the sequence is 729. Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Monica bagged the plastic bottles after a recycling drive. She placed 5 bottles in the first bag, 10 bottles in the second bag, 20 bottles in the third bag, and 40 bottles in the fourth bag. The pattern continues. How many plastic bottles put in the fifth bags? 5, 10, 20, and 40. So the 5, 10, 20 and 40. So the next number in the pattern, the first thing is we need to see how the pattern is growing, right? So 5 times 2 is 10, 10 times 2 is 20, 20 times 2 is 40. So the next one would be 40 times 2. So 40 times 2 is 80 it is. So the next number in the pattern is 80. Option number 1 is the correct option. That would be 80. While sorting some beads, Gabe put one bead in the first jar, 6 beads in the second jar, and 11 beads in the third jar. 16 beads in the fourth jar, and 21 beads in the fifth jar. If the pattern continues, how many K put in the sixth jar? So 11, 6, 21. Let's just see how pattern is growing. So 1 plus 5 is 6. 6 plus 5 is 11. 11 plus 5 is 16. And 16 plus is 21. For the next 21, so 25 is 26. So the correct option is option number 1, that is 26. So the correct option is 26. Option number 1 is the correct option. The teacher's helper was putting cookies on the plates. He put 21 cookies in the first plate, 28 cookies on the second, 35 cookies on the third, and 42 cookies on the fourth plate. If the pattern continues, how many cookies will the helper put on the fifth plate? So 21 plus 7 is 28. 28 plus 7 is 35. 35 plus 7 is 42. So for the next one, 42 plus 7 is, the correct option is 49. Option number 1 is the correct option. Option number 1 is the correct option, that is 49. On the last day, the first student will receive 48 blue pens, 54 blue pens, the third 76 blue pens, and the fifth receive 72 blue pens. If this, how many blue pens will the sixth receive? So 48, 54, 60, 66, and 72. So we need 248 plus 6 is 54, 54 plus 6 is 60, 60 plus 6 is 66. So 72 plus 6 is, that is 80. The next one, the next number in the sequence is 72 plus 6 is 78, not 80. The correct option is 78. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 80. Kirk is organizing his books and putting them on shelves. He put 18 books on the first shelf, 27, 27 books on the second shelf, 36 books on the third shelf, 45 books on the fourth shelf, and 54 books on the fifth shelf. If this pattern continues, how many books will Kirk put on the sixth shelf? So start with 18, 27, 36, 45, and 54. So the next one would be, so 18 plus 9 is 27, 27 plus 9 is 36, 36 plus 9 is 54, 54 plus 45 plus 9 is 54, and for the next one, 54 plus 9 is 63. The correct option is 63. So the next number in the sequence is 63. The next number is 63. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is number sequences mixed review. Okay, so type the missing number in the sequence 0, the missing number 5, 9, 14, 20, and 27, right? So 5 plus 4 is 9, 9 plus 5 is 14, 14 plus 6 is 20, 20 plus 7 is 27. So before 4, that means we need to add 3. So 0 plus 3 is 3. So the number that is before is 2. That is 0 plus 2. Let's just start with the test questions. Type the next number in the sequence 1, 2, 5, 10, 17, 26, 37. So 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 3 is 5, 5 plus 5 is 10, 10 plus 7 is 17, 17 plus 9 is 26, 26 plus 11 is 37, right? We are going to add the prime numbers. The next one we need to add is 13. So 37 plus 13 is. That is 37 plus 13 is 50. Option number 1 is the correct option, that is 50. Okay, type the missing number in the sequence 1, 4, 16, 64. The missing number 1024. One times 1 times 4 is 4. 4 times 4 is 16. 16 times 4 is 64. 64 times 4 is. That is 256. Option number 2 is the correct option. Option number 2 is the correct option, that is 256. Type the next number in the sequence: 0, 0, 2, 6, 12, 20, 30. 2 plus 4 is 6, 6 plus 6 is 12, 12 plus 8 is 20, 20 plus 10 is 30. For the next number, you need to add 12. So 30 plus 12 is. The correct option is 42. Option number 2 is the correct option, that is 42. Which number is missing from the sequence? 53, 51, 49, 47. 53 minus 2 is 51, right? The pattern is decreasing. 51 minus 2 is 49. 49 minus 2 is 47. 47 minus 2 is 45. So the next number in the sequence is 45. That is 45. The next number is 45. Zero zero one three six ten. That is 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 3, 6 plus 4 is 10. Very good. The next one would be 15. Option number 1 is the correct option. Five, 6, 9, 14, 21. So the next one is 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 plus 3 is 9. 9 plus 5 is 14. 14 plus 6 is 21. So 21 plus 14 plus 7 is 21. You need to add 9. Very good. 30 it is. The correct option is that is 30. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, 51, 57, 63, 69. So the missing number in the sequence is 51 plus 6 is 57. 57 plus 6 is 63. 63 plus 6 is 69. 69 plus 6 is 75. 75 plus 6 is 81. So the correct option is 75 and 81. That is option number 2, 75 and 81 it is. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. Okay, so basically we are done with the chapter number sequences. Now I'm going to start with the next chapter because we still have 10 minutes, so we'll start with the next chapter. That is coordinate plane. So objects on a coordinate plane. So let's just start with the lesson. Let's just understand what is the coordinate plane, right? So coordinate plane means coordinate plane is a two-dimensional grid formed by two perpendicular number lines, the horizontal x-axis and the vertical y-axis. Basically, this is the coordinate plane, a horizontal line and a vertical line. This is the x-axis and this is the y-axis, right? So anything on the coordinate plane has a coordinate. Like this is a point. The point has An ordered pair, that would be, sorry, this is the y-axis and this is the x-axis. So the point has the x value and the y value. The coordinates are x and y, right? So which where is the pink octagon? The question is, we need to find the location of the pink octagon. Here is the pink octagon, right? So you have to see the coordinates of the pink octagon. Just match it to the x-axis. X-axis we have 4, and then match it to the y-axis, so it would be 7. So 4 and 7 are the coordinates of this pink octagon. Got it? The correct option is 4 7. Okay, we are on the, let's just start with the test questions. What is the y coordinate of the pentagon? So here is the green pentagon, right? You need to find the y coordinate. So look at the y-axis, so it will go with the 10. So the correct option is 10. Option number 2 is the correct option. What is the x coordinate of the green pentagon? So here is the green pentagon. Just match it to the x-axis, so it will go with, that is 10. Option number 3 is the correct option. Where is the pink octagon? The pink octagon is at 4 or 7. Option number 2 is the correct option. What is the green heart? Coordinate is 8. The correct option is 8 is the correct option. What is the y coordinate of the green square? So which is the correct option? The y coordinate of the green square is 9. Option number 2 is the correct option. What is the x coordinate of the pink circle? The x coordinate of the pink circle is 7. It is option number 2 is the correct option. What is the x coordinate of the blue pentagon? That is 10. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 5 math. Chapter we were working on is we have started with the chapter number sequences. The lessons we have covered today are number sequences, word problems, and the number sequences mixed review. Now we are working on the chapter coordinate plane. The lessons we have covered today are objects on coordinate plane. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until next session. So if you need more help with lessons, you can simply click live chat button. Tutors are available there to help you, or either you can write them. So any questions you can please ask. I'm here to answer. Any questions? No questions? Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye, everyone.